Hey, Pops, man, I didn't know they still had fights in the NBA, man.
Hey, man, that wasn't really a fight. That was like a football move. Like, used the shoulder and the dude's back, laid them out. I'm going to tell you something. You don't want to mess with the Joker because he's no joke.
Jimmy Butler said meet me in the back, but I don't know if Jimmy. Well, Jimmy has some quickness, man. He might box a little bit. I don't know. But if the Joker gets his hands on you, it might be a wrap.
Yeah. I think Morris made a big mistake when he threw that little shot into his rib. I don't understand what he was doing at the time when he went in. It was like if you were going to steal the ball, you didn't look like you were going for the ball, though.
I think he was trying to just stop the play, which is fine, but you can't, listen, you can't, it's almost like the NFL, but they always catch the second guy, right? Because when you look at the footage, even the footage we watched today, they started it at the point of the Joker pushing Morris.
Right.
But if you go back and look at it, Morris gave the Joker a pretty hard push, but the Joker is just huge, right?
Right.
But what you can't do, if I'm Morris not do that, you can't turn your back now on this guy because he was going to react. And that's what happened. And he reacted. It looked like Morris might have had some whiplash from getting pushed like that. It looked like a football move, man. But
he's feeling that.
He was in the wrong first.
But what I would say is, after Joker's career, I think the Ravens need to check him out. He might be a good man for our line, defensive line maybe.
Defensive line, yeah.
Offensive line. He could work either way, man, because he's a big boy.
He remind me of like a Tyson Fury, but just in basketball. But
How
yeah, you can't. One thing you had to learn from that is you don't turn your back. If you just put your hands on somebody, if you're a man and you just put your hands on another man, especially a man that's bigger than you, don't turn your back on the brother, because that can happen. He's going to retaliate. I don't know what this man thought. That's the Joker. The Joker will respond.
Well, Morris, I think his best move would have been when he bumped him. He should have started jogging away from him.
He tried to walk away like like it wasn't really like an intentional thing. He did it just kind of like walk away. But I mean, when you go back and look at the replay,
I don't know. Did you think that he knew that he hit him that hard?
Oh man, he hit him hard. Like I said, the only reason why you didn't get the same reaction out of the Joker is because of his size.
Right.
But come on, man.
It looked like he hit him under the ribs. I know the Joker felt it. That's why he came off so strong.
Right.
And did that damage.
For a minute.
Yeah. So hopefully he's healthy, man, and they can get back out there and play basketball the way you're supposed to play it.
Right. But I didn't, like I said to Pops, I didn't know that in 2021 these guys still out here getting into fights.
Yeah, well, I remember the days of Chocolate. I remember the times of Chocolate Thunder from Philly when he got in a fight and these guys were throwing a lot of punches in the air. And Dr. J, knowing the value he had to the 76ers at the time, many may remember, he went and sat down on the floor and wrapped his hands around his knees and just chilled. Because he knows that he's too valuable to be out there throwing punches.
Right. And in this case, this is not playoff basketball yet, but had that been the playoffs, maybe the Joker would have responded a little differently, because a guy like Morris, they're going to put him out there to try to get under your skin.
Right.
But the Joker is the reigning MVP, so.
All right.
Just a little tidbit, man, about it's not every day you hear in the news that there was a fight in the NBA or a scuffle.
Hopefully we don't see too many of those. I'd rather see my man Steph Curry score 50 points on some dude.
Oh, he's on my fantasy team, so I'm loving it, because he went off the other night.
Oh, yeah.
He went off.
Yeah, my team is doing what they're supposed to be doing. If they keep that pace up, Golden State may only lose about 10 games this season. That would be lovely.
All right, we'll end the video on that. This guy here.